Alyssa Rosino, and I'm the producer of Cockpit Counsel. Welcome to Tim's Take, where Tim gives his take on current events and questions from you guys, the audience. Let's dive right in. What is your take on doing more with less with legal tech? So what elements of legal work should legal tech look to enhance?
For me personally, particularly with how I spend my day when I'm working on, legal stuff, it's really process oriented. It's process oriented in data collection and organization. I'm much more of an advocate for using technology to simplify processes that are more simple than, say, substantive legal work. Right? It's more valuable for me to have something that simplifies a workflow than something that simplifies how I review an NDA or, or even a larger agreement, or even automatically collecting like extractions from contracts. Maybe that's the wrong thing for me to say, but with where my role is right now, that's where my focus is. Now, if I were sitting there doing M&A all the time where I had to build disclosure schedules and things like that, be like, things that can automatically extract this information and let me run reports. That's the most important thing that should be done. Right. But largely for me, it's automation of processes that anybody could do so that lawyers could focus on the work that lawyers need to do.
Awesome. And what advice do you have for GCs or CLOs? What do they need to understand before they invest in a solution?
You need to understand your problem. What are you trying to solve for? It's interesting because I think the profile of a buyer of legal technology is one of a more inquisitive nature, and one that tries to basically find the ends of your technology, right? So they'll go through and present the hardest use case that they have, like, oh, solve this, solve that, can it do this, can it do that? It's like, okay, yeah, maybe, but like, how much of the work that you do on a day in a day out basis actually needs that? Right. So I like the 80-20 rule. Right. So if you can get something that gets you 80% of the way there, but maybe doesn't get you that remaining 20%, then I'd love it if I had more automation in 80% of my day. Right. That would be awesome, even if it meant that 20% of the day were still a bit of a pain in the butt. That's perfectly okay by me. So that's the way that I think about it. So identify the problem that you're truly trying to solve, not identify the problem that exposes the outer limits of the technology that's being sold to you.
Thank you for listening to Tim's Take. You can send your questions to cockpitcounsel@linksquares.com.